But I saved my friend's life recently, so not everyone's a hero. I am. It's so exciting. She was at my house. She choked on a curly fry. And at first I didn't even really believe her. It's like too fun of a food. I was like, nuh-uh, but she was dying. And so jumped up, gave her the Heimlich, and then the fry came out and she lived. And then I got to watch one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, which was her have an internal struggle as to when it was appropriate to start eating the French fries again. A real blessing. It was good. Tears in her eyes, looking at all the dipping sauces. So sad. So sad. And if you're wondering where I learned to give the Heimlich, legit just Mrs. Doubtfire. You can all do it. It's not hard.
Do yourself a favor and check out The Degenerates, a series of half-hour stand-up specials now streaming on Netflix. It's hilarious. But among the acts featured is the one you just saw, Liza Treyger.
Well, get this, guys. She's here now joining us for some afternoon tea. Hello,
Liza, hope you're thirsty.
Yeah. We have a lot to dish on. Good thing our tea is piping hot. Cheers.
Cheers
Welcome
to you, first of all.
Live.
Welcome.
Yes, cheers to you.
You guys are cute.
Oh,
I'm so happy to be here.
thank you. Oh, I
Happy
paid her to
have
say that.
you.
No, we're so glad you're here. Before we get into all this celebrity tea, let's talk about The Degenerates. I mean, you're everywhere right now. Between that Netflix special, MSNBC, you had a gig last night, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how does it feel to be kind of having this moment?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I like it. People are nice on the streets. But,
Are they?
But with all the niceness, people are pretty mean too. Constantly.
The trolls are out there.
The trolls are out, but it's really fun.
How do you
And
deal?
it's nice that my parents can watch it over
Right?
and over.
Exactly.
How do you deal with the trolls?
I change notifications and then I put words into Instagram that like if you use those words you can't comment.
Oh, good
so
for
it's like
you.
it's like filthy, fat, liberal, just words like that.
Right.
Okay, you're having the last laugh because you're literally everywhere. You're on Netflix, okay?
I know, it's so cool.
It's so cool. That's awesome.
It's a fun treat.
What's the biggest difference between like seeing obviously the Netflix show and then seeing you in person?
It's pretty fun. I think it's pretty the same. But if you're there, it's always changing. Like if you come see me live, I like to be talking to the audience, making fun of people in the moment. Things are changing. So I interact more with the audience, I guess.
I love that.
Speaking of things changing, how have you had to change up your set now that this is out?
I don't do any jokes from the special anymore.
done.
So once it premiered in October, it's a whole new hour. So you won't nothing. There's one Holocaust joke I might do because it's my favorite, but that's it.
Gotta keep the Holocaust jokes.
Yeah.
How did you go into the special, like knowing obviously there's had to be some jokes that are really special to you, but knowing that you probably weren't going to use them again?
Yeah, it's sad and it's hard. But it's exciting because that's what you do. The whole point of doing comedy is like coming up with new stuff. I enjoy the challenge. I don't really have a boss or rules, and I need structure in my life. So this was good to get me out there and not just be a pothead all day. But yeah, it is a little. I like some of the jokes, but I had them for a few years, and it's time. But it's also self-centered and crazy to think everyone's seen it that comes, and like I can never repeat it. But
I'm sure some
that's
can
just
pop
how
back
I
up,
do.
right?
Yeah, I just don't want it.
Well, listen.
I want everyone to have a good time, and I don't want to repeat stuff.
Great. Well, we got some new material for you
Okay, great.
now because there are a lot of interesting headline stories that are trending that we want to get your take on, starting with Cardi B because we heard you're a huge fan.
I love her. She's amazing. I'm actually going to the AVNs this week, the Porn Awards.
Is she going to be there?
And she's performing.
What?
And she's going to kill it, and you know it. She's going to bring it for those girls. I'm like so excited.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So it'll be my first time seeing her live.
That's awesome.
The clip that we're going to show you guys right now is from Cardi's Instagram. Take a listen, and then we're going to talk about it.
Hey, y'all, I just want to remind y'all because it's been a little bit over 3 weeks, okay? It's been a little bit over 3 weeks. Trump is now ordering, summoning federal government workers to go back to work without getting paid. Now, I don't want to hear y'all talking about, but Obama shut down the government for 17 days. Yeah, for health care. So your grandma could check her blood pressure and you go check your in the gynecologist with no problem. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't care because y'all don't work for the government or y'all probably don't even have a job, but this is serious, bro. This is crazy. Like, our country is in a hellhole right now. All for war. Like, we really need to take this serious. I feel like we need to take some action. I don't know what type of action because this is not what I do, but I'm scared. This is crazy. And I really feel bad for these people that got to go to work to not get paid.
That was Cardi B on Instagram, letting her thoughts on the latest developments in the government shutdown be known. She was speaking the truth. The administration summoned tens of thousands of federal workers to return without pay on Tuesday.
What's your take on all that? But also Cardi B kind of using her platform to speak the truth.
She's so beautiful, and her makeup looks so good, and she's right, and she's smart, and they didn't show this one, but the day before she also talked about the shutdown, and she said my favorite quote ever. It's about the president, and she said, "Not everyone wants to be Ariel. Some people want to be Ursula."
Ooh.
And I just thought that was so smart and fun, and it made sense for my brain. I was like, she knows who her fan base is, and she's someone that works hard. And I fly a lot, and seeing all these people having to work without getting paid is disgusting. It's really awful.
It's also kind of refreshing though to see her take on it, because I'm like, I'm tired of watching CNN, MSNBC.
Right.
Like Cardi B's literally speaking from my heart.
She keeps it real, because she says, she's like, I really don't know what I can do, but just acknowledging it. Like, whether you love or hate Cardi B, she has a point.
And she's honest all the time, and she's always herself, and that's what's positive. No one's making her say anything. She's not holding anything back, and that's such a pleasure.
Right.
All right, moving on to Miss Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things. She is obsessed with a new show just like we are, called You, starring Penn Badgley. First of all, do you know what You is? Have you seen it?
No, but it's like I know what it's like, a stalker swim fan situation,
Exactly.
and I can't wait.
Penn Badgley plays a stalker. He's really obsessed with a woman. He gets into some things for her, all in the name of love. She took to Instagram stories this week defending his character, and here's what she had to say.
So I just finished You, and I guess the other day I made a video. I was on episode 2. I guess I gathered an analysis too quickly. Watched episode 10. Most definitely is a stalker. But it was a really great show, so I'm really excited for season 2. My bad if I upset anyone.
So a little context, she was criticized earlier this week because she was defending the stalker character. Everyone was coming for her. She's walking it back now that she's seen the series, because some does go down. Excuse me. Some stuff does go down. I'm like shook by it.
Keeping it real during after
It's Cardi B's fault, my bad. So they really came for her. I mean, have you ever had to walk back something that you had said online?
Yes, of course, of course. Yeah, you're quick and fast and loose and drunk, and something pops up, and you're like, this is funny, and then you're like, oh no, this is a nightmare. But she's 12. Leave her alone. I was about to swear now too.
I know it's the
Cardi
tea.
B, blame Cardi B,
What's in
blame
this
the
tea?
I'm just like livid that grown people are coming after a preteen. It's kind of weird. And also with our culture, it's like we defend bad male behavior all the time. And yeah, where do you draw the line? And I understand if she is confused, and she did apologize because I think she watched the rest of the show.
It's also a
she's
show.
a young girl.
It's a show. It's a show.
She's like just living,
Leave Millie alone.
Leave Millie alone.
But yeah, and hopefully she now learns that stalking is not romantic and to get out of there.
Okay, well, we all took that lesson away from this show.
Did you guys watch Dirty John?
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't give us any spoilers.
I'm not, but it's good.
It's
Is
good.
it?
That's
Okay.
based on a real story.
Yeah.
That's a true story right there.
All right, you guys. Allison Janney. So she was on the Ellen DeGeneres show saying that she's looking for love now.
Who is it?
Not love, sexy time.
Yeah, sexy time. Because a psychic had told her that a man was going to come into her life. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe in psychics? I'm a big psychic fan.
If they tell me what I want to hear.
That's true.
And if they don't?
This is bothering me. Sorry, guys. I'm not as professional as you guys. No, I love it, and I always go to the birthday book and look up whoever I have a crush on, and if it's not what I like, I'm
find
like,
their
it's not
signs.
real. And then if I love it, I'm like, this is everything. But I love going to medium psychics. I like picking out tarot cards. I like making wishes at 11:11.
Yep.
Wherever I can get positivity and put my wishes out there, I'll do it.
And wherever you can get a man.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Have you ever had anything in
want love.
particular like really come true that a psychic has told you?
Yes. Yeah, I have. I went to this one dude, and he kind of looked like a school bus driver. Like, I could have never met. He's not the medium I had in mind, but it was in the back of a Mexican restaurant. It was free. You just had to tip him.
Okay.
And and he told me a lot of stuff, and a lot of it
was about self-improvement too, and then I became better at it. But one thing never made sense. I was going to get betrayed, and I was like, I guess it's the one thing he was wrong about. And then something went down, and I was like, this is the burning tower.
You got to go back to that restaurant and tip him some more. He was right.
Well, listen.
But Allison Janney is so hot, and I hope she gets all
that sexy
all the butts she wants. Can we even say the other word? Yeah, I just hope she gets it in.
I mean, she used to have a little hottie boyfriend, so you know she can get it. Thank you so much for joining us. Take a macaroon on your way out.
I've never had a macaroon. This is going to be my first macaroon.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Liza. Where can people see you live?
Just around town. Hit up my website at Glitter Cheese. But I'll be in Fort Worth, Texas, and I'll be in Vancouver in February too.
God, she's everywhere.
Cheers to you,
and at the Porn Awards.
Oh, that's right. If you're in town,
at
check
the
her out.
Brazzers booth.
All right, cheers to you. All right, guys.